Bardella is a Democratic strategist and News Nation contributor, already mixing it up with Mick Mulvaney, former Trump White House Chief of Staff, News Nation contributor as well. Hello to you all. Nice to have you all in.
Hello.
Good to see you in person. We'll geek it up on the economy here in a second. But first, you had predicted this, that Joe Biden would have to do something on the border at some time here, Chris, in the upcoming months. And now Axios is reporting that he plans to issue an executive order to dramatically limit the number of asylum seekers by the end of this month.
Yeah, I think the important thing to take away here is that I was right. And I think that's the thing that Americans need to get behind together. No, look at what Biden has done to himself on the question of Israel. He has managed to both displease the people who are anti-Israel and the people who are pro-Israel. He didn't pick a lane, and he's stuck. On the border, he finds himself in a similar situation. You have persuadable mainstream voters who are furious in these suburbs. We've seen it in special elections. We've seen it over and over again, that this issue could be fatal to him with persuadable voters. But on the other side, He's got his base supporters and progressives in the Democratic Party who don't want to see him do anything because that's why they believe they elected him, which was to roll back the Trump stuff. So he's not allowed to do Trump stuff. So right now he's getting the worst of both worlds. He was eventually going to have to pick one.
So, Chris, what is happening in the White House? Because that's all predictable. Okay, you can't really sort of change gears like that. You're never going to satisfy everybody. So my question is, what's the dialogue inside the West Wing where they're saying, well, now we need you to do something on the border? We said for a long time you can't do anything, but now you can.
Here's what Axios reports. We're told there is a fierce debate internally about the legality and politics of a Trump-like lockdown, but Biden, briefed on polls of rising voter anger, wants a dramatic stance.
I was just going to say that. I was just going to say this is not real leadership coming from the White House. This is the staffers making this decision, frankly. There's no leadership. Biden is not in control of the White House. We all know that. And also, the key...
What do you mean by that?
I don't know that.
I don't believe that Biden is here making these decisions. I think he's got on anything, any action that he takes. That's a great question. I think the American people deserve to know that. But one thing I want to point out on this is a report. I don't believe that actually any action is going to get taken on this. It's yet to be done. And also, as soon as the Democrats, which there have already been Democrats who have said, you're taking a page out of Trump's playbook, absolutely not. They're going to back off and do nothing, as they've done for over 3 years.
I want Chris to answer Mick's question, and I want your thoughts, but you would say what to that?
I would say that the president needs to have a show of force when it comes to his own people. He needs to say, hey, I'm the president of the United States. This is what we're doing. Know your role. Shut your mouth. And if you don't like it, try your hand with the other guy and see how that goes. Get in line, progressives.
Read an interview with his campaign.
He's 100% right. I mean, I think that we have this culture that we have built where everyone is told at a young age, go to high school, get your grades, go to college, do this certain path. And I think that there should be more of an emphasis on actually having real skills of really pushing trade schools and acquiring the skills that we need people to do every day. Anyone who's ever had any work done on their home knows we pay stupid money.
Is it stupid money? I mean, it's kind of what it costs
it's
these
worth
days.
what
Like,
it is.
You need a plumber and an electrician.
It's worth what it is. But it's like we will pay anything to fix the plumbing, fix this thing, fix the gutter, fix the leak, whatever it takes. Like there is a need for these skills. Pointing out for anyone watching, getting sticker shock, David is one of the most fiscally conservative members you'll ever find. He's on the Ways and Means Committee. He was the Maricopa County Treasurer before he came to Congress. He knows numbers better than 99% of members of Congress. So if he is getting behind something that has a $1 billion price tag to it, that's worth examining.